Alright. So, now before I start the speech, I have a couple of questions. How many of you think that generosity is something good? Alright. And how many of you think that being selfish is something good? Okay, but sometimes we have some hesitation in terms of selfishness. I just see some reactions here. And so it is taught in society that a good person is generally somebody that is very generous and giving. And somehow selfishness is connotated with something bad or negative. Now, why is that? So today I'd like to share with you a different view on how to see selfishness as a natural thing to actually as a means to get to be more generous. Now, before we go into these topics, we have to first understand what means selfishness and what does generosity mean. Now, we can imagine a little baby. It's very cute, and you would like to hug him, he's smiling at you, he's giving you positive feelings, and you would like to play with him, to make him laugh and all of that. Now, this little baby is special, because this is now a generous baby. Now, not in terms of generosity where he gives us a smile and we feel happy, or because of his funny gestures, but this special baby is somebody that is giving us intelligent advice and giving us money and financing, and is giving us anything we need to survive. Now, is this realistic? Well, maybe in some rare cases, maybe yes, but most of the time this is something that is not real. And a baby is dependent on the parents. It needs love, it needs care, it needs somebody to take care for the baby in order to grow. It needs this for growth. It needs this to save himself first before he can save others. So sometimes babies, they are not even aware of what kind of goals they want to achieve, but most of the time they actually do that subconsciously. So in this case, we see selfishness is actually a function for growth. It's actually something we need in order to achieve something. Now, let us imagine a different scenario. Now we see a wealthy person. So very wealthy, he's very rich. He has a car, like a few Lamborghinis. Now, what pops up in your mind if you see a kind of person like this? Just shout it out.
Arrogant.
Egoistic, arrogant.
Intelligent.
Smart, yeah, maybe not even empathic, maybe has a lifestyle basically centered on himself and doesn't want to share anything. Now, what we don't know is that this wealthy person is one of the biggest donors in his charity. He's one of the people that actually shares a lot of information outside in order to transform people's lives. He also focuses on his family, and that's his main priority in order for, and gives love to his family so then his next generation actually starts to grow also. Now, how did he achieve this state? I mean, he's pretty generous, right? He had to go through a period of selfishness in order to achieve the lifestyle where he can be very generous. Now, most of the time we set ourselves, we can achieve goals, we can reach this amount of lifestyle, but most of the time, why are we actually doing that? And it's good to set yourself in mind that we're doing this in order to give 10 times more. So, does this mean that we have to be now super selfish, keep everything to ourselves, avoid all kinds of people and just focus on ourselves and be centered? No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that yes, in order to achieve your goals, you will have to be a little bit more selfish. What I'm talking is about healthy egoism, healthy selfishness and be a little less generous. And once you achieved the things that you wanted to achieve, and it's actually good for other people, then you then can put the switch in terms of, instead of being a taker, now you can be more of a giver. Because now you actually have the foundation to give. So, in summary, my message to you is that it is okay to be selfish for a certain period of time. What I'm saying to you is, it is okay to take. And it is okay as well to give. And it is better to put yourself in a position where you're receiving a lot. And receive more and more, so then you can actually give more and more, and that 10 times the amount. Okay, so like this is something where we prosper. This is where we achieve happiness, and this is where we see selfishness as a natural thing in order to be generous human beings.